Hey everyone, my name's Yousif, and today I'm joined with Hunter, Mark, as well as Jacob. Today we're very excited to introduce to you Ticket Token, a token that we believe will revolutionize the online ticketing market. First of all, we think it's very important to provide you with some context about what the global online ticket market really is. So the global online ticketing industry is a very rapidly expanding industry. In 2023, it was valued at about $58 billion. However, it's projected to grow to nearly $100 billion by 2032. This really represents a massive market entry opportunity. Some growth drivers that are allowing this industry to continue growing include, first of all, the rising smartphone and internet usage. Secondly, a preference for more convenience and cashless transactions. And finally, a growth overall in the amount of live events and demand for entertainment. The global online ticketing market is really segmented into two distinct components. First of all, there's a primary component where there's basically direct sales made from event organizers directly to consumers. And then there's also the secondary market, which involves secondary sales from resellers, often with significant markups. These resellers usually participate in the primary market and then mark up the tickets in the secondary market. And the secondary market is really seeing a continued growth due to a very high demand for premium events in recent years. While it's without doubt that the global ticket market has really flourished over the past couple of years, it's not without its concerns. The first and probably most major concern in the current market today would be the issue of scalping. Scalping often involves automated bots who purchase tickets in bulk. These bots overwhelm ticket platforms with thousands of untraceable purchase requests, and they ultimately monopolize a large share of primary market sales. This ultimately limits ticket access on primary market for genuine fans, and also results in excessive markups on the secondary market by these scalpers. A notable example of scalping occurred with the Mayweather and McGregor fight. This was one of the most anticipated boxing events of all time, and scalpers truly took advantage of it. In the primary market, tickets ranged from about $2,500 to $10,000. However, in the secondary market, tickets were up to $150,000. This is a massive uptick, representing about a 5,900% increase from the original face value, and it really represents that scalping is a major issue in the market today. Some other concerns beyond scalping include, first of all, access inequality, where genuine fans are unable to secure tickets due to unfair distribution. There's also fraud, where there's a lot of counterfeit, stolen, and invalid tickets that are very common in resale. Then there's also high transaction fees, where there's significant fees for both buyers and sellers on current centralized platforms such as Ticketmaster that are commonly used in the industry today. And finally, there's also issues of transparency, where it's difficult to verify ticket authenticity and ownership of history of the tickets, which often leads to distrust amongst consumers like you and I. I'll now be passing it off to Mark, who will be conducting an interview with a real-world customer about her pain points with current ticketing platforms.
So I'm here with a consumer to learn about people's experiences buying tickets online. Have you bought any event tickets recently?
Yeah, I bought some tickets to a hockey game a couple months ago.
Okay, and what platform did you use and how was that experience?
I think it was Ticketmaster, and it was an okay experience, except for when I got to the checkout. There were some fees that I wasn't expecting.
So would you say overall you were satisfied with their platform, or would you be open to an alternative platform with a better fee structure?
I was not satisfied, and I would be open to an alternative.
Thank you. We'll go back to Yousif now to talk about opportunities for blockchain.
With these concerns in mind, we truly believe that blockchain and decentralization are the answers that the global ticket market needs today. First of all, blockchain allows for enhanced transparency through visible and immutable records of ticket ownership and ticket history. It also allows for cost efficiency. As opposed to having to deal with intermediaries, blockchain allows for direct transactions that reduce intermediary fees and benefit buyers and sellers with lower costs. Then there's fair distribution, where through the use of smart contracts, you can really enforce equitable access and mitigate scalping and bot purchase risks. There's also fraud prevention, where you can assign unique digital identities for each ticket, which eliminate risks like counterfeit and duplication risks. And finally, there's enhanced global reach. Currently, there's regional restrictions which prevent people in certain jurisdictions and countries from purchasing tickets. However, with blockchain, it allows for enhanced cross-border ticket purchases. So now that I've taken a bit of time to explain decentralization and blockchain and the benefits that they can bring to the global ticket market, I think it's about time that we introduce the moment we've all been waiting for, Ticket Token. So what exactly is Ticket Token? Ticket Token is a blockchain-based utility token that's going to revolutionize global ticket sales by ensuring fairness, transparency, and security in all transactions. Some key features of Ticket Token, first of all, include a unique ticket identity, where each ticket purchased through Ticket Token is going to have a unique NFT, and this ensures authenticity and prevents counterfeiting. We're also going to be implementing smart contracts into our platform to enforce limits on sales and enforce price caps as well, to ultimately curb bot and scalper exploitation. And finally, it's also going to have reduced costs. Through using decentralization, it's going to allow for direct, decentralized transactions, which will cut out intermediary fees. So how exactly can you use your ticket tokens to purchase tickets? Well, it's basically 3 simple steps. First of all, you have to purchase ticket tokens. These are basically required to access the platform and participate in ticket sales. You can either purchase ticket tokens through our ICO or on the secondary market. From there, you're going to use your ticket tokens to ultimately buy tickets. And then to ultimately use your tickets, you basically have to scan a QR code, which is linked to your unique NFT at the event venue. And from there, it's as simple as just enjoying your event. So why exactly should you use Ticket Token as opposed to other platforms available? First of all, Ticket Token ensures fair access for genuine fans. It also empowers organizers with control over pricing and resale policies. And finally, it solves major pain points in the market, which include fraud, scalping, and high fees.
Now, let's listen to Jacob give an interview on how people might feel about a platform like Ticket Token. Take it away, Jacob.
So based on your recent concert ticket purchases, how would you feel about using a platform that is dedicated to reducing the resale ticket market?
I would like that.
Have you had any experience with cryptocurrencies in the past?
No.
If this platform operated through a cryptocurrency that required you to purchase tokens to gain access to an app, would you still be interested in using the app?
Yeah.
Would this platform being based on a cryptocurrency deter you from using it at all?
Not at all.
Wow. It sounds like Ticket Token is something customers are really interested in. Now let's pass it back to Yousif to talk about the competition.
In terms of competition for Ticket Token, we ended up classifying 3 main buckets that we believe are major competitors. The first bucket encompasses the centralized solutions that are mainly used in the market today, such as StubHub and Ticketmaster. So these platforms really dominate the primary and secondary ticketing market. They're very highly trusted by organizers and are widely used by consumers, so they make up most of the sales in the ticketing market today. However, major concerns arise with them, first of all, due to transaction fees, where there are significant fees for both buyers and sellers due to the centralized nature of the platform, which drives up the ticketing costs. Next, there's also scalping, where these platforms fail to prevent bots and fraudulent resale practices. And then there's the issue of transparency, where there's very limited visibility into authenticity and ownership history of the tickets. Next, we also looked into BlockTix. This is a decentralized platform that uses smart contracts to ultimately prevent fraud and counterfeit. It simplifies ticket sales and event hosting with low fees, as well as trustless transactions. However, 2 main concerns arise with this platform. First of all, it's mainly focused on event organizers as opposed to the consumer side of things. So it offers tools to streamline sales for organizers, but lacks features like anti-scalping and equitable distribution, which is very important to the consumer. There's also limited secondary market controls, so it lacks controls like resale price caps as well as transfer restrictions. And so next, our third competitor that we looked into was Guts Tickets. This is another decentralized blockchain-based ticketing platform, and it basically focuses on combating fraud and ensuring fair resale practices within certain price limits. So it enables organizers to ultimately control pricing of events and boost transparency in their ticketing. However, 2 main concerns arise with this platform. First of all, it's very prone to bots as it lacks mechanisms like limits on bulk purchases or resale frequencies. And secondly, it also has some concerns that arise with pricing controls, where scalpers can basically manipulate the resale market if the organizer doesn't enforce limits. So it's very dependent on whether the organizer ends up enforcing the limits or not. And so the ultimate takeaway here, after looking into all these sort of competitors as well as the concerns that come up with them, is that Ticket Token combines transparency, cost efficiency, and user-friendly anti-scalping solutions to ultimately create a fairer ticketing ecosystem that's unmatched by existing platforms due to the concerns that I outlined with each of them.
Our ICO aims to raise a total of 1.3 million by offering 8 million tokens, which represents 80% of the total supply of 10 million tokens. The remaining 2 million tokens will be reserved for the team, partnerships, and future developments. The ICO will be conducted in 3 phases. Phase 1 will offer 1 million tokens at 10 cents per token, with a goal to raise $100,000, targeting early investors with a high risk appetite. Phase 2 will offer 3 million tokens at 15 cents per token, raising $450,000, and will feature a working prototype or roadmap to reduce risks and increase the project's value. And Phase 3 will offer 4 million tokens at 20 cents per token, with a goal to raise another $800,000, targeting investors who missed early rounds or prefer lower risk. This structure ensures we reach our funding target while maintaining a fair distribution and allowing future growth through reserved tokens. Now that we have discussed what Ticket Token is, here is how we plan to allocate the $1.3 million in ICO funding. First of all, development costs, which totals $135,000, which includes building and testing the Ethereum-powered platform and smart contracts. Next, marketing costs, which totals $270,000, promoting the platform to event organizers and ticket buyers globally. Next, legal coverage, $135,000, which ensures compliance with regulations for blockchain and ticket sales. Next, cybersecurity, $67,500, protecting user data, transactions, and the platform from cybersecurity threats. Next, ambassadors, $135,000, which includes partnering with influencers to drive adoption among target audiences. Next, reserves, which totals $257,500, which includes maintaining operational stability and funding future enhancements. Lastly, owner's allocation, which totals $300,000. This detailed allocation ensures our platform launches securely and sustainably, creating a fair ticket system for everyone. Our ICO has a soft cap of $1 million, the minimum required to cover essential costs like development, marketing, and legal coverage. Meeting this ensures we can proceed with the project. Next, we also have a hard cap of $1.3 million, which fully funds all costs, including reserves, and allows us to scale and expand the platform with additional features and enhancements. Any funds beyond the soft cap will be used to drive future growth and improvements. Next, I will pass it to Mark to discuss the implementation timeline. Thank you.
Thanks, Hunter. I'm going to start by covering our implementation timeline for Ticket Token, which is structured into 3 main phases: the development, integration and testing, and then finally the launch. The first part of development is user authentication, where we'll create a secure login and sign-up system for users and ticket vendors to ensure a safe and streamlined onboarding process. Next, we have the smart contract development, and here we'll develop contracts for ticket minting, resale price caps, as well as secure payments. We'll also incorporate anti-bot mechanisms to prevent scalping in this phase. At the end of the development phase comes our UI development, creating a responsive and user-friendly web and mobile interface to enable seamless ticket purchases, resales, and transfers. In the next phase, we start with back-end development. This will support ticket inventory, user data, and APIs, acting as the main backbone to our platform. Next, we have blockchain integration. Here we'll connect our platform to the Ethereum blockchain to optimize speed and cost efficiency. Finally, in the integration and testing phase, we have testing and quality assurance. Here we'll conduct rigorous functionality, security, and performance tests, including user acceptance testing and stress testing. This ensures that our platform is reliable and secure before the launch. And the final phase is, of course, the launch. Here we'll deploy the platform on the Ethereum mainnet, onboard initial users, and kick off promotional campaigns. Of course, after that, there'll be ongoing maintenance to ensure continuous support, bug fixes, and platform updates. Now, alongside all these technical milestones, we'll also be focusing on marketing to drive user adoption, as well as partnerships with event organizers, venues, and artists to secure exclusive events, which will ensure a strong launch and sustained growth. So why should you invest in Ticket Token during the ICO? Well, to start, purchasing the coin during the ICO gives you a significant discount compared to the post-ICO price on secondary markets. Early investors gain access to the token at its lowest possible valuation, as Hunter highlighted earlier, and this creates a prime opportunity for growth as the platform expands. Next, there's the potential for high returns as our platform scales and gains adoption. The demand for ticket tokens will naturally increase as demand is driven by the platform's core functionality, which is that ticket token is required for all purchases and resales. Every transaction on the platform uses ticket token, which keeps the token's utility and value growing over time. Finally, there's the utility of the token itself. Ticket isn't just an investment, it's your gateway to a fair and transparent, fraud-resistant ticketing ecosystem. Whether you're buying, reselling, or transferring tickets, Ticket Token enables secure and seamless transactions on our platform.
Now, onto the technical details of Ticket Token. Ticket Token will be operating on the Ethereum blockchain. Why, you may ask? This is because Ethereum is the most established and secure smart contract platform. Ticket Token will create a decentralized app for holders to buy and sell on, and with most decentralized apps currently built on Ethereum, building the app here allows Ticket Token to ensure a well-tested and secure ecosystem. In terms of transaction speeds and costs, Ethereum supports a Layer 2 solutions, which is critical for scalability. These solutions allow a transaction to maintain Ethereum security while reducing gas fees and increasing transaction speeds, making the ticket buying experience smoother and more affordable for users. Now, Ticket Token will be built on the ERC20 standard, which is widely recognized and supported across the blockchain space. This allows developers to create smart contract-enabled tokens that offer transparent rules for users to easily inspect. Ethereum's virtual machine allows our developers to execute highly customizable smart contracts, ensuring Ticket Token's functionality is secure and tailored to our goals. Finally, ERC20 tokens are supported by several major wallets and exchanges such as MetaMask. This broad compatibility makes it easier for users to access, trade, and manage Ticket Tokens, and with the growing adoption of tokens, this support will only expand in the future. In terms of risks and mitigations, our first risk is attracting users. One of our biggest hurdles is the challenge of introducing people to a decentralized app. For many, this is a new concept, and some customers may hesitate to purchase tickets through our platform without understanding how it works. Our mitigation strategy is that we plan to prioritize user education through clear, simple tutorials and a seamless user interface. Additionally, partnerships with trusted names in the event industry will help build credibility and draw users to the platform. Our second risk is the exploitation of resale practices. While our goal is to prevent scalping and unfair profit-driven reselling, there's a risk of exploitation if resale controls aren't properly enforced. Our mitigation strategy is that smart contracts will be our foundation. They will control prices and transactions from the point of sale through every subsequent transfer, ensuring fair pricing and eliminating opportunities to take advantage of resale profits. Our third risk is smart contract security. Smart contracts, while powerful, can pose risks if not implemented securely or with adequate functionality. Weak or improperly designed contracts can lead to vulnerabilities or platform inefficiencies. Our mitigation strategy is that a dedicated security team will focus exclusively on transaction integrity and smart contract performance. Regular audits, updates, and user feedback will ensure the contracts remain robust and adaptable to future needs. The last risk is team experience. Launching Ticket Token requires expertise across multiple industries: blockchain, project management, and event ticketing. Without a diverse and skilled team, we risk falling short in execution. To mitigate this risk, we are committed to assembling a team with proven expertise. We will have blockchain specialists to manage the technical foundation, project managers to provide clear leadership and direction, and event ticketing experts to foster relationships with event organizers and ensure alignment with industry needs. Thank you for listening. We will open the floor to any questions now.